Hi, my name is Amanda Zarate, and I'm the founder and president of the nonprofit called Fighting for Me. We offer free professional counseling to sexual abuse survivors and their families nationwide, moving out international actually. So that's exciting. But I wanted to do a message today talking about sexual predators. I know this is something that people don't like to talk about. So, of course, it's something I do like to talk about. That's kind of me, my thing. It's so easy to think about helping the victims and the people that have been hurt by sexual predators, but really, the truth is the sexual predators are in our families. Most victims are abused by people that they know and that they love, and so if we know somebody who's been sexually abused, we probably know their abuser as well. So instead of just pretending like that person doesn't exist, or like if we just don't talk about that problem, it won't affect us anymore, let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. And I just want to get real with you for a second. I have a heart for people who struggle with this particular evil. We all struggle with things. We all have our issues. For some people, it's drug addiction. For others, it's alcohol. Some people, it's porn. It could be any number of things. It might be multiple things that people struggle with. And we've come pretty far in society where we can talk about some of those other problems that people struggle with without, running for the door and acting like that is so taboo, we can't deal with it. But when we talk about somebody that's been convicted of a sexual crime, that is pretty much never gonna come up at the dinner table. We stay away from that one. And I get that. But what I just want to tell you, I mean, for me, I have a heart for those people. I do. Most people that go on to victimize others in the way of sexual abuse have been sexually abused. And I think we focus way too much on, the symptoms of the problem rather than trying to help the person. And and so I just want to put that out there. I don't believe it benefits anybody to take all the convicted sexual predators, put them on an island, and drive away, float away on the boat, and think, okay, good, the problem is solved. It's not that simple, and I don't even like that solution. I don't want that solution. To me, I would love it if somebody, rather than hurting a child or having an inappropriate relationship, maybe going and meeting up with somebody that they know they shouldn't meet up with, like another married person, or having an affair, or starting a purely sexual relationship that has no emotional meaning, just something to do, and not even trying to connect, trying to mask their issues and problems through sexual behavior. I wish there was a number, somebody that they could call, and they could say, I'm struggling in this way, and I don't want to do this behavior. I don't want to act out in this way. I need help. And I guess that's what really prompted this video, is a few things. I think back when, my father sexually abused me, and when he got out of jail, I court ordered him to counseling. And I didn't think about it at the time, but I've sure thought about it a lot now. If that therapist would have had the mindset of, ew, gross, I don't want anything to do with a convicted sexual predator. I don't want them in my office. I don't want to know them. I don't want to deal with those kinds of people. I would have never had the opportunity to get some real final answers and some closure that I really needed at that time in my life. And so I'm so thankful that this therapist had compassion on me, even if it was just for me, for the family of the person who committed this horrible crime, to say, yeah, you know what, make an appointment and come in here, and you're welcome here, and I want you to speak your truth here, and I want you to come together and have this moment. I'm going to help you both facilitate this mess. And I'm not going to run away from it. I'm going to be here, and I'm going to help walk you both through it. And I'm so thankful that she did that. I'm so thankful that there are counselors and therapists all over that are willing to say, that's a person. That person has family members, and these people are all hurting, and they need someone that's not going to judge them, but that will help them. And I think it's so easy to hear the word sexual predator and just assume that that's not me. I don't do that. I don't think like that. I would never do that. Those people are beneath me. Ew, yuck, gross. But I say not so fast. Okay, maybe we're not out molesting children or preying on children, and thank God. There is nothing about that is right. But you know what else isn't right? Cheating, having an affair, going out and meeting people behind somebody's back, betraying people's trust, lying, cheating, having inappropriate relationships, flirting, even just playing with the line a little too close to see if something will go somewhere. All of that is a big mess. It's a disaster. It hurts people, and all of it is predatory. It's predatory. It may not be a crime, but just because it's not a crime doesn't mean it's right. And you know what? I've been reading the Bible, and in Matthew, all the Gospels, when Jesus says that, for those who believe in Jesus, they need to go out and they need to tell this good news. The good news is God already knew what you were going to do before you did it. He already knew what I was going to do before I did it. He knows me better than I know myself. But yet he still sent his son to die for those sins, even the sexual predatory sins. They are not the unforgivable sin. There is a way back. There is reconciliation with God. There is reconciliation even with people to a certain extent. And I just want to encourage everyone, whether you've been a victim of it and you're wanting, maybe the person that hurt you to get help, like I wanted from my father, or if you're the person that's actually hurt somebody in this way, or you're the one perpetrating these inappropriate relationships, or maybe you're one that has preyed on children or are thinking about it right now. I want you to know God loves you. He loves you so much. He sent his son Jesus to die for you. And he rose 3 days later, conquering, not just hell, but sin. The sin that you're involved in, the sin that you have done. He conquered it. He overcame it. All you have to do is believe in him, accept his free gift of salvation, invite him into your heart, and he will change your life. He will transform you. He can remove that disgusting, twisted sexual desire in a heartbeat. The appetite for evil can be gone. I'm not promising it will be gone. Some people struggle their whole lives with, always wanting another drink or something. For them it's not easy. They're not going to be going places where they can be tempted. And that's wisdom, right? They've learned how to deal with their problem. And so for somebody that's dealing with sexual predatory behaviors, maybe it's the kind of music you listen to. Maybe it's the kind of clothes you wear. You might be a sexual predator by the fact that you're literally preying on every set of eyeballs when you leave the house, because what you're wearing is distracting everybody from just doing their normal day and drawing attention to you. I know I used to do that. So let's not judge it, but know that there is a solution. There is a way out. Your sexual identity does not have to be your beginning, your end. It doesn't have to be your day. It doesn't have to be your identity. Your behavior can change, your appetite, your desires, your thoughts. They all can change, but you can't change yourself. God can change you. I can't change me. Only God could change me. And so, I guess in conclusion, I would like to just take the first brave step forward in saying to all the sexual predators out there on any, spot on the spectrum, from, thinking about doing something wrong to doing the ultimate worst that you never thought you would do, there is hope. There is hope and there is help. Jesus is the solution. He is the answer for every sickness. He says in Matthew to heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, and cast out demons. You know what? And the lepers of today are the sexual predators. They're the people that have been convicted of sexual crimes. Nobody wants them around them. No one wants to live by them. They're not welcome anywhere, really. I mean, where are they welcomed? Tell me where that is. I wouldn't even say churches. They're welcomed If they're found out, they're probably not welcome there either. I don't know, but I just want you to know that you're welcome here. You're welcome in God's kingdom. You're welcome to leave messages down below. You're welcome to reach out for help. You're welcome to ask for counseling. You're welcome to say, I need help. And you know what? I'll do whatever I can to reach out and find a therapist that would love to go on that journey with you. I do know some therapists that have a heart for helping people that have been convicted of sexual crimes. And it takes a special person. And they do exist. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Don't give up. And know that you're very loved. God has a purpose for your life. And what evil meant to destroy you with, God can take that and he can turn it into something beautiful. Only God can do that. Okay? So I hope this encourages you. I hope it helps. Until next time. Bye.